Hello everybody, I'm going to, well this is, I guess, the start of a different series. Not streamed on Twitch this time, unlike my previous two D-Lit recordings. Which also hopefully means this will go without error. I'm going to be playing Castlevania, Harmony of Dissonance. This is actually my third playthrough of this game. I'm just gonna do a silly little... I can't read. No, that's wrong. That one. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna play this, and hopefully it goes better than the 2D recordings go. But my mentality overall is just, with all this, is to play games I enjoy. And I really like this game. It's great. So I can't wait to show it off a little bit. I'm just hoping, because I remember there was some stuff I needed a walkthrough for when I played this the first time around, so I'm hoping that I don't need one. Hopefully. I think, yeah, Maxim disappears immediately. Yeah. Running time. Ouch. Cause yeah, this if I remember correctly, this will be a boss later too. Cause yeah, his weak spot is in his shin, and well, his shin doesn't get damaged until there. I'm also having to readjust my brain because the attack button is different than D-Lit. In fact, I'm having, so my wit button is my magic button in D-Lit Wonder Labyrinth. So I'm having to readjust my brain. And then I might also play Blasphemous both 1 and 2, because I don't know if anyone's noticing a trend, but I do enjoy me a Metroidvania. Oh, I think we get a relic soon that lets us see the damage we do. Because obviously, as you can tell, this is like Symphony of the Night, but for the GBA. Let me see the map. I think this is where the first... Okay, first save room is. For a second I thought this was where the first teleport room was. I think we're actually close. Whoop. Ow. I tried to back up twice there and I just walked into him. Okay, and then this is where we need the super jump. Oh. Something that I wish more Metroidvanias did was actually something that Blasphemous does, and it's the enemies don't respawn until after you save. Because that can be a little annoying. And then... Let me see, this is... No. There we go. Damn it. I keep trying to use the wrong button for my attack. I should also note, any of the games I'm playing on port 3, I probably won't be playing too much of on this channel. Oh, hi, Death. So, like, I won't be playing Symphony of the Night. Ironically, considering I love Metroidvanias, and I think that game is fantastic. But since both I'm playing it on port 3, at port 3 channel, go and subscribe, but also because I haven't finished it, even my first playthrough, which is all so far on at port 3 channel, I don't know, it just, to me, doesn't make sense why I would go and play it. Whereas, so far, again, all of the games I've played are a kind of a showcase of the games I like. Okay. That's why I know I can dash like a pro. I didn't... dang it. I didn't remember how all these, early game healing items. Oh god, I remember. The lizard men are like lethal at this point. I will say this is definitely not like the best Castlevania music in the world. But I never saw the complaint of like, oh well, it's bad, like ear grating. I disagree. Or like the colors being too bright. Like, I don't know if everything gothic has to be dark. Or maybe not so much gothic. Well, no, that would be... Castlevania is gothic. But if it has to be just dark for the sake of being dark, then I think it misses the point, because the aesthetic is more in the idea of the supernatural and kind of the stylistically spooky. I'll call it like that. Like, I don't know, you know, if you ever read Bram Stoker's Dracula, there's never this impression that it's a particularly dark and gloomy world. And sure, there is like this veil of darkness, so to speak, that Dracula uses. Because, I mean, he literally, under the cover of night, comes into London on an abandoned ship. And by abandoned, it's pretty clear he killed everybody on that ship. And you know what I mean? But that's not like colorless, devoid. You see like my complaint at the very least with the idea of, oh, but it's too bright. Keep moving onwards. I also will say, in my opinion, this is the best of the Castlevania games on the GBA. I think Circle of Moon is legitimately terrible. I hate that game. Cause man, that game feels, I don't know how to describe it. Not unfair. Because every Castlevania game at least tries to be unfair. It just felt grindy. Like, I don't know, there were just multiple points in the game where I was sitting there having to grind, and then I would have to go and do the boss fight. And the boss fight would just make me go, I don't want to play this game anymore. This game sucks. Not like if right now if you've watched my Deedlit playthrough, right, the Jin boss is hard. I mean, hard enough where I need to stop playing the game so I can refocus. Like that level of hard. Wow, I'm just getting my ass beat. I think that might be the first teleport room. But literally, like, it's hard to the degree where I'm sitting there going, like, man, I need to, like, regroup. But there's never a part in my mind where I'm saying, okay, I'm just done with this game. For lack of a better word, the fuck this game mentality. Because that is the exact way I see, Circle of the Moon. Big bat, big bat, big bat. Oof. I was hoping I'd be able to do it without getting hit, because I think you get things... No, I'm thinking of Aria of Sorrow, but you get medals if you beat each of the bosses without getting hit. Okay. Ouch. Damn. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay. This boss is taking a lot more hits than I remember it being able to take. But I also think I'm also gonna... What? The thought occurred to me, because I know there were definitely a couple times when I first played through this game that I used the rewind feature. I'm a definitely be trying to not use the rewind feature, because it's it's a little lame. Oh. I missed something. Leather gloves. I think that buffs my attack a little bit. And I think there's 1 or 2 shop locations, but it's not... Oop. Let me think. I think it's that it's contingent on a little bit of RNG. No, that item is not good. Okay, and then we need the slide to progress there. Okay. Perfect! This is also probably a game I'm gonna have to slice and dice a little bit. Which is okay. Because I think my commentary probably doesn't serve to make this all that more, much more interesting. However, on the flip-flop, there's probably a whole lot that will happen that most people will not care about. I'm gonna also try to... I'm gonna try to be on the content grind. Try and find the funny shit. Forget, what is up here? Takes so many hits. Okay, and then I can't get that until later. I guess I could because I realize now in retrospect I haven't mentioned this because I am playing the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. What is that ring? I actually don't remember. Maybe that's the ring that one-shots, but or has the chance of doing 999 damage, but you immediately die if you get hit. I'm gonna go up here first. There might be something important. There is corridor. Oh. What? Oh, okay. I like inched forward ever so slightly. I'm like actually annoyed at myself that was even able to happen. Oh, let's see. Editor, did I not fight the boss? Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. I went... did all of them. Give it to me. And I'll save this time. Give it. I got a good. Yep, it's up. Because I think also the second boss is like right underneath here. Because, oh, no. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I think, and we've already explored everything up there, like actually seeing what's going on up there. So we'll just go this way, and then down. Because we went up before. We got the fairy journal, which I have... Wait. I was gonna say I have no idea what it does, but spell books, ice book, relics, fairy journal. Allows user to recognize the names of his enemies. Okay. It's basically the in-game bestiary instead of just the bestiary we actually have. And I think we get another relic soon that lets us see, yeah, now we got ghosts. We got ghosts and shit. But I think we get another relic that allows us to see how much damage we do really soon. Hi there, pet pills. Or mana prism, I'm sorry. That's very much not a prism in any sense of the word. No. I'm still bad at platforming. Okay. Yeah, what am I doing fighting them fair and square? I literally have the weapon. I think... I also want to say the next boss is... Where is... There it is. Oh, punched my mic. I gotta go back and down, and that's where the next boss is. Ooh, I almost jumped straight into that. Okay. Damage boosting, that's what that was. Not me being literally bad at the game. I wonder, there is something there. Oh, ow! Oh god! Oh jeez! Oh no. I may or may not be going too fast. Teehee, remember that... Never mind. I'm committed. I'm not doing it. Oh. I'm actually almost a little embarrassed. That was bad. Bad gameplay from Gamer Boy. Just throwing holy water straight into one of the little imps is still really funny. Doesn't matter which game it is. There's a fairy journal. Now we can actually call the flea men what they're supposed to be called instead of calling them an imp. Oh, there's this. I bet that's a save point. Or no, is that where the giant skull appears if I go this way? It is definitely where the giant skull appears. So we definitely need to go down and to the right. Whoop! Oh no, this is where I died before. There we go. This time I'm not getting wombo comboed by the big armor man. Hi there. I saw that. Oh, wait, cloak. I should also... Hang on a minute. I should probably actually be wearing, like, actual things I've collected, and not just... Do I really... No, I grabbed the gauntlet, and then died, so I don't... Oh my god. Okay, that just was not fair. Okay. No, the boss wasn't here. Maybe I can kill my first lizard man, because I know if I get touched by this lizard. Oh my god, it is danger. Hi there, drumstick. I could use, now that I think about it, items. Why don't I just use, my potion? We have plenty of them for this point in the game. And that's... we'll have to come back to that. Because I need the double jump. But then we have to go all the way back and down. Let's go. Silly XP, man. I think we're level 3? I must have missed when we went to level... Yeah, I must have missed when we were at level 2. No. Give me that back. Potion? I'm just glad that lizards haven't figured out how to use stairs yet. Okay. 'Cause, yeah, I think it's... Oh my god! I will end both of you. Let me see here. Yeah, this... if my cursor is on screen, which I doubt it is. But that little corridor with nothing in it, we want to be going... We'll be going from the right to the left. Also, I realized this, because I did this again. I fought the second boss first. Because, yeah, the giant bat you're supposed to fight after you fight the first guy. But also, that entire upper area is so much easier than all of this area. Like, I think the only reason it is such an easy time for me and that's saying something because I've still died. So even the most incompetent gamer can get through this area if they're at level 4 with a holy water bottle. I remember the first time I was here, I thought I soft blocked myself because I thought that little platform was part of the background and not a platform. Yeah, we go up. There might be something back there that would be worth. There's a candle with $25 in it. Well. We did it. Okay, I guess I don't get to cheese this guy. Psych! I had to cheese him actually worse. Forget, there's nothing down here, right? Oh, no. Other than having to scale back up. I'm so glad that it just kept following the trail. I want to see what's at the end of this. Oh! Okay. Plain circlet. That would be... I actually didn't observe what it did to my stats. I just put it on. I'll do holy water for now. Cross gets nice later, though. Because it does consistent damage and stays... Oh! Ow. Also, I'm out of... I'm out of hearts, so I just have to... I guess I have to thug it out. Psych! No, I don't. T. Okay, and then we gotta go... I think there's a save right here. Did it! And then... the boss is to the... Whoa, hi Maxime. "'Tis I, Maxime, talking to my friend, Juiced Belmont." I think at this point, I've been recording for 40 minutes, so I'll do this point as our cutoff. So right here, when I'm working in DaVinci Resolve. I'll give it a countdown from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the second episode of Castlevania, Harmony of Dissonance. We're progressing with the story. And actually, we're, you know, I say that, but we are literally about to fight the second boss. So, we actually are progressing with the story. Alright. Maxime is using that genius brain of his, split up in the scary haunted castle, so that they can find Liddy. Okay, I think we have enough hearts for holy water. This is kind of a my bad situation that I came into this fight with not enough, well, I have them, ouch. I think the mana prism might, restore some hearts. I don't know why I keep turning around. I can just backdash away. Tee. I did it. I also think we're just about done with this boss. They can't have more than half health at this point. This is such a good pattern. Glad to see our silly little guy getting stun locked in the corner. Lizard. Okay, so I do have to come from the right. Okay, I did the bosses in the correct order. Lizard. Alright, let's see here then. No. Actually, I want to see what the lizard tail relics. Lizard tail. Okay. So that lets us go to that area up top that we were at earlier and couldn't get access to. Just, yeah, now we can slide. I also think this gives us our... Maybe that comes later. Because I know there's like a kick attack that you can do in the air. Unless that's not in this game and I'm confusing it again for Aria. I'm just gonna have to... I'm leaving this simultaneously as a note to myself and possibly something to leave into the video. But I'm gonna have to remember to probably cut a whole bunch of the backtracking parts. Is there something special about those zombies that have the, like, particles floating around them? No, I don't want that one. Let me see. There is the option to... Oh, okay. There is this option to go down, but I don't think we can actually... Because we need the platinum ball to go through that. Right? And you don't get the platinum ball till like late game. Because I mentioned earlier there's a teleporter. Yeah, what is that? Too many thoughts are circling around in my head right now. Leather boots. I think that'll give us a little bit of defense. Ooh. No, I don't actually know what the fist does. I just don't want it. Soul orb. I think that's a relic. Let's see what that does. Soul orb. Allows you to recognize... There we go. That's the relic that tells you the damage. I told you we would get it. No. I will say that is something that to some extent I actually don't like about this game, but that the candles aren't actually randomized. Or at least as far as I remember, they're not randomized. That is a thing for me to collect. I should also be equipping like every new piece of armor I actually get. I just don't want to unequip JB's bracelet because I know I'll need it later. And I don't want to forget that I have it. Alright. Yeah, now we gotta go back up to here. Yeah, I gotta go back, I gotta circle back to that area on the left. But I want to circle up. Oh. Yeah, I think I gotta go to the area on the left, I think. Methinks anyway. Man, I'm cutting, like, all of this backtracking, I think. if I can help it. Just... because to some extent, exploration makes interesting video. Backtracking does not. So I'll leave these tangents in if I remember, because I'm gonna ask. This will probably be the only like interaction baity thing I'll do. But if you ever think, you should leave a comment or like a suggestion saying to me like if you actually want the backtracking to be left in, because to me, watching backtracking, I just want to fast forward. So I don't want to leave something that I would fast forward through if I don't have to. Does that make sense? Okay. I should really consider not getting hit. Oh, my first crit. Let's go. Yeah, now we go down and to the left. And now we know for sure. Man, that is such a good... You know what? I want to take a second to appreciate silly little cat fellas. I don't know, there's... The clock in the back is a little much, but there... I don't know, they just look cool. Okay. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. They have 40 health. I'm learning. Okay, I thought there was more over there, but maybe I'm thinking, because I know you do have to go to the left in order to get to where I'm thinking of anyway. But maybe I'm just thinking of like the end of this little corridor thing right here. Fancy bandana. Let's go. Yes. Yes. It is at the end of this. Because you cannot access it until you have the slide. I'm a brain man. Tag. Lucky Charm. Whee! Time to go exploring. Okay, let me see the map. I don't have a lot to say for this. We do just climb a tower. I can't. I'm also trying to wrap my head about where I go. I think we go. No. This is endgame. This is endgame. Don't go that direction. Do not go that direction. that is where you go to die. Oh, finally, we get to actually fight a peeper, and they're not behind a door. I think there is a boss in this game that is just a giant peeper. No. If I can help it, do not interact. Whoop, hit the wrong button. But now that... Let me see spellbook. Yeah, I still only have ice. I need... I think if I remember correctly, I need all of the if I want... No, it's not all of them. I need specific ones. I guess the funny thing is about saying, like, or mentioning the fact that, oh yeah, I've played this game multiple times, is that at this point it has been a significant time frame. There's too much going on. I need Peeper. Oh, well, I leveled up. I'm gonna use a quick potion. Ooh. Can't remember if we get map 2 somewhere around here too. Oh boy. I think... Yeah, I don't think the ectoplasm makes it so you can't attack in this game. I know it's a pretty consistent thing up until Order of Ecclesia that the ectoplasm don't actually make it, because in Symphony of the Night when they were first introduced, they make it so that you cannot attack at all. But if I remember correctly, it becomes like you can't use magic up until Order of Ecclesia, because they use a stamina system and not, well, okay. Well, technically use a stamina system. It's in-game lore is mana. Ouch. I almost want to get hit by the ectoplasm just to see. So remember the skeleton flails being more of a pushover. Like that. No, 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 no. Keep that trash to yourself. Ooh! I got a robe out of a ghost. Okay, curse. Okay, it just makes me slower. Well, and I do less damage, I think. But I know, in, I think both of the Aria games, curse, what it does is make it literally so you cannot use magic at all until it's like a 15-second, I think, yeah, a 15-second time frame where you just are not able to use magic at all whatsoever. I think, yeah, I need the double jump to use the elevator. There wasn't anything over there, was there? Ouch. I keep looking because I'm not fully sure if those are just empty platforms for the sake of being empty platforms. And I know that elevator. This is the point I think we can access the elevator. It should be okay, not a save point, but there is another floor upstairs. I think this is where we fight also the Minotaur, I want to say. I think I'll do that fight. This is probably not... Oh? Oh? No, I guess... I guess I can't go up yet. This might still be... Maybe that is late game and I'm just not realizing it. But with this elevator... Fortunately, there's no shot of getting hit. So okay, there is a slight chance of getting hit because I saw that bone. But I could have swore maybe there's an elevator section above that elevator section. You know, the infamous Castlevania trope, the elevator above the elevator. But I know there's a boss up there. I just, maybe I'm right in that it's later we go and do that. Did I fall down the wrong hole? No, I did not. Okay. Something to the left and something to my right. Okay. See what's over here. I don't... Oh, that's where this... Okay. I don't know that I go that way, though, first. I think you go to the skeleton cave. Oh, and then Juice's room is down here. And I don't think I found any of the furniture yet. Whoa! What a nice room. Maybe a bit of... maybe a bit tasteless, but perhaps some furniture. But he is decorating a room for himself in his enemy's castle. But yeah, so that's, if you don't know. So you see the, you probably can in the capture, but you see those question marks on the side? A lot of them are furniture that you can collect and like make this little arrangement down there in that exact spot. And I think if you like 100% a game, it just it does change the dialogue during the credits just like ever so slightly. In the true ending, wow, that I got hit by literally nothing there. Oh, platforming, my favorite thing I'm not good at. What? Why did I get hit there? The second time that okay, we actually have to teach. I just see the witches and I immediately get nervous because I know the red witches, I think that they come around actually really soon here. I cannot handle those yet at all. And I know at this stage I think I need to take the actual just like normal witches like seriously. Ooh. I got some turquoise. Even though it was green, it was not turquoise. Because you see, turquoise is, as a color fun fact, turquoise is not like a mix of it's not like cyan where it's supposed to be like this mix of I need a save room like now. I'm realizing in retrospect there has not been a single save room and I need one like pronto. Well, let's first no I don't. I have an item called a potion that can heal me. Ouch. No. Oh god, I am wasting that potion. Got her. Yes. Okay. Now we can save. Oh yeah, so turquoise is not like this, just this mix of blue and green or something like that. Turquoise is actually a description of a color that comes from an observation of the blue used in the Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Constantinople. because a French, I believe it was a painter, saw it and was raving about the Turkish blue, because if you know anything about that mosque, it's called the Blue Mosque. I am poisoned. Ah! Okay, I'm in danger. I want to say there's not a big slime fight, right, in this game? Because in my head, I'm thinking, like, maybe I'm close to the Legion fight. But this feels way too early to be right next to the Legion fight. Oh, no. Oh dear. Let's maybe not. Because, yeah, I think I want to say that one of the first Legion fights is pretty early, but that would still be, like, boss 4 or 5. I don't like how distinctly you can hear the siren say "ow" each time you whip them. That's a little off-putting. But granted, that is a siren, so I mean that would be in the playbook. Maybe I was supposed to go in the skeleton cave. Maybe that is what I was supposed to be doing. And now I've led myself into one of these puzzle sections. Okay, let me see here. I don't think I see what I'm supposed to be doing with that box. Ah, I do see what I'm supposed to be doing with that box. I don't remember what that room's purpose is. I want to say that's one of the possible places that I think the shopkeeper can spawn. But I think I need to go to his, like, initial location before. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think, oh man, I've messed it up. Also, we got our first piece of furniture. I didn't address this fact, but that the fork, that's not an item. That is okay. So we do go to the right. We go right and then left, because there will be enough space here, and it won't drop into a silly little pocket like it did before. Oh, okay, and then we gotta go this way. And this will hold the door open. And I think the door stays open once you've completed the puzzle. Oh, great. All of that work for a life restore. I mean, I guess it does me more good than when playing D-Lit right now, because at least I get more life. I want to say, isn't there a New Game Plus mode in this game where the enemies are actually a lot harder? Maybe I do a challenge run of that later down the road. Ow. I'm also trying to think now, because you collect, obviously, money throughout the game. And I'm trying to think, what do I even spend it on when we get the shops? Or shop. It's not like, actually, no, it is exactly like the Aria of Sorrow. How you just have hammer in one spot except hammer is at the front of the castle, in like a place easy to get to. Whereas I know that I remember this shopkeeper being like annoying to go to, so I never did. There's nothing over here. So then I go back more. I'll save first, but I'll go back more to the left and then down. Ow. Okay. Wish the save points gave me my hearts back, because that would make it easy. Unless, is there something this way? Ow. That's... Oh, there is something this way. Well, okay, then hang on. Then we actually hold. We, like, super need to heal then. And I would prefer to save my potions for the boss fight itself. Because I think this might be the giant armor fight. Yes, save. And then once I get past this, we'll be done with the episode. My thought, though, in doing all this is I want to try and... The reason why I specifically want to play games that I like, and most of them happen to be long single-player games, is content. Oh, it's the golem. Okay. I remember this boss fight being kind of annoying. This might have been... Okay. This might have been a boss fight to have the... Oh, crap. Have the... stupid fucking heart... or like the cross. That's what I mean. Well, that was a waste of a holy water. Ow! Items. Let me see here. We'll use the potion. That restores HP. Turquoise. That's a sell item. And right, I didn't have a mana prism. Okay. Yeah, this is why... Oh god, oh no. This is why specifically the cross would have been better. Just one more step. Wow! He won't hit me. He won't hit me. He won't hit me. Coward. Okay. Teehee, damage boosting. Alright, now we just gotta stay here. And I think this is what makes this boss fight more annoying without the cross. Is that you can just throw it and he keeps getting hit over and over and over again. Come here. Come here, Golem. Oh. I just need you to not stand on that. I don't need it yet. I don't need it yet. I gotta conserve my potions. Yep. I will say this you know what? I'm playing this boss fight. This boss fight is not good. I don't mean that. I like this game, and I don't mean it as a dig, but this boss fight sucks. This boss fight sucks. It starts off pretty interesting, and this is the first boss, I think, with 2 phases that you'll fight in this game. But, like, the second phase is so... Well, I'm glad he was 2 hits out. But it's so slow. Okay. Give me your stone. The one in your face I just broke. Give it to me. Come on. Yeah, good. I think there's like a... Right. This section. Because there's a dragon at the top. I remember this. Oh, but if you die, you have to redo this, the boss fight. Oh my... Stinky. This, you know what, in terms of saying the color is too bright, this is definitely a section where I'd say the dragon's blood, because you'll see it at the top. This is pink. This is not red. They could have made it a dark red, but it was probably for rating's sake. Yeah, you see it right there. The dragon. And it's like the gore and viscera up here is fine. I remember its head being like sticking out somewhere over here, but you know, it's, I don't know, it just looks a little bit like you know, Kool-Aid. I'm oh dear, oh god, oh no. Help, 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 help. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. Strange mirror, yellow stone. Items. Potion. Oh, jeez, we almost died. Okay, ouch. Green one just does... Oh! Which ones do what? Which ones do what? Okay, we're just gonna drop down. We're just gonna flee. We're gonna boldly flee. Okay, that's, you know what? That's boss number 3 though, down. So I think it's once we get to a save point, that will be a pretty good place to call it, I think. Unless I have to do it again, in which case I'm cutting that all out, and we're pretending like we just did it anyway. Because I don't know, man, that boss fight sucks. That boss fight is awful. Oh. Hooray! Well, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of this Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance video series. Yeah, I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. Just making sure I hit the right button before I go. Bye.